We're back at it now, GD05, so we're gonna do a lot more how to build a deck. And today we're gonna go over how to build a purple-red Lupus. So this is more like a modified version of the previous purple-white. I think for GD05, purple-red is actually better than purple-white. So potentially for you guys who purchased the Metafy for the purple white, I might potentially switch it to purple red, so you guys don't have to pay again for the guide. So, but you guys never purchased the purple white deck, I might switch it up a little bit, but we'll see what I'm gonna do. And if you guys are first time on my channel, I'm Rusty CG, and welcome to the channel. Please subscribe, like, and do whatever you think is the right thing to support the channel. And I do a lot of deck profile. I cover Riftbound and Gundam, and I do some coaching on Metafy, and so hope you guys enjoy it. I don't want you guys to spend money, but if you guys would like to support, then you guys can purchase my Metafy or subscribe to the members. Thank you to all the YouTube members who are having access to watch this video earlier. You guys are supporting the channel and making this channel possible. And if you guys don't know what a membership is, membership gets you access to my early video that are posted, like that is a week or 2 weeks ahead of time, and you guys get a chance to watch them before everyone else. So let's not spend too much time, let's dive into the deck list. So just to give you a summary, the purple red is a little bit like the purple white, that you play Lupus and you just ping everything and just try to go aggro. And this is a little bit similar to the deck, but I feel like you have a lot of more power with Zazabi. So it's a purple-red Zazabi. So let's dive into the deck list. So I'm playing the 3 weenie. As you guys know that Bandai changed the ruling that you're not allowed to play more weenies, but 2-1 is not a weenie, and this allows you to mill. So instead of playing any base or anything that mills before, like Z-Heart, now I have the Gundam Exia Repair, so that's an early mill, and Exia Repair allow you to kill any battling unit that or level 4 or lower. So this is like an early cleanup, so guarantee that if you swing for shield and you open and try to kill it, so this is gonna kill almost anything. But the bad part about this card is that they only have 1 HP, so it's most likely gonna die to almost any ping. And that's the bad part about the card, but it's still a weenie, extra purple card in the trash. So very, very good. And we play 3 Grace Custom. It's a weenie, it's an early aggressor, allowing you to break shield if you can. And if you cannot break shield, then you just have an extra body on site. And in the base, in your base area, I play too much Riftbound, so it's the base, but it's on the board. Let's call it on the board. And it's a target for Lupus. So technically I'm playing 4 first form. It's just very good because it's your drawing engine that's allow you to ping himself and swing to draw a card. This will break EX base, and you can potentially like link it with Mika to break almost any 5 HP base. So it's one of your best draw engine in the deck. And the reason why I'm not playing blue-purple is because I just feel like this one has more power and it's less reliant onto having cards in hand to discard in order to bottom for strike freedom. This deck is less reliant on strike freedom and having cards in your hand to bottom deck in order to bottom deck a card of your opponent's side. So I just feel that this one has more flexibility and it's more aggressive compared to blue-purple. And or any like blue red, blue purple, blue white. I just feel that this one is way more aggressive than blue purple. And I'm playing 4 Ryusei Go. So this one, it's either a 3 copy or a 4 copy, it depending on the build, and this is still in R&D. So you guys gonna see the updates on the Metafy that I'm gonna keep switching the deck, because potentially I'm gonna play this for my NTC this Saturday. So depending on how I do this weekend, I will make adjustment, but I play a lot on MSA. So I will share some VODs on this list, and I will see how does this deck goes. And adapt, I think this is what make blue-purple broken, because blue-purple with Gundam Amuro back in set GD04, blue-purple was just so broken because adapt and Amika will allow you to take down almost any 6 HP units, or even just like link, kill a weenie and swing into another one and still survive with potentially 3 HP. So technically this is like a 2 for 2, and force your opponent to kill it with another link or something. If you clear the board, this technically gonna keep standing unless they ping it for 1 or they ping it for 2, depending on how you distribute your damage. But most likely I will try to leave this as healthy as possible, because at 5 HP, if you don't ping this, let's say you have a weenie and first form from the previous turn, I'll ping 1 here, ping 1 here, and this is living with potentially 3 HP, because this will take down 2 HP units, 2 AP units, so you only take 2 damage. So technically this will have potentially 3 HP and 1 and 1. So if your opponent have, let's say, Adapt Mika on themselves, they will just ping 1 and 1, and you force them to trade into this one. And technically you're taking 2 bodies into another 2 bodies, so it's technically it's 2 for 4. Technically, if you'll be like, for example, maybe even like a 4 for 4, but you force your opponent to do a 4 for 4 trades. So if they don't have the outs, then you're winning. So that's how I see it. Like, you force your opponent to manage your board. If they don't manage, most likely you win the game, I believe. So that's very good. And due to the fact that there's a lot of aggro deck, you need some defense. So I'm playing for the blockers, the Ryusege blockers. So I'm playing 4 of these. I think it's actually very good, because a 4/3, you can swing and kill Alfred, and you can trade with a Rigdom, and you can trade with a Rig Diaz, you can trade with almost any weenies and still survive with 1 HP. Potentially, maybe you're just gonna die from a ping, but I don't really care because it got its job done. But if they don't kill it, and this can still swing at base, can do almost any good relevant trade. This can kill a grandpa, unpaired grandpa, and it can also kill a new Gundam level 5. It can kill a lot of stuff with 4 AP. So most likely I don't really care that this dies, because it's extra food for your Lupus. And talking about blockers, I have 4 more Gujins, and Gujin will allow me to block, ping my Barbados first form. I can ping other stuff I can ping my Ryusego, I can ping whatever, in order for me to have my Isaribi to go live. Technically turn 5, sometimes I just play Gujin and I play a base, and I will just ping one of my unit to give him +2, so I can just like Isaribi, pump Barbados first form to break a 5 HP base, or I can just like ping Ryusego for 1, so I have 2 left, and I can just break a 6 HP base. So 6 HP base is very, very popular, so that's why I'm playing 1 Isaribi. That just allow me to break those bad base that stopping me from winning the game against any deck has an aggressive deck. And this is quite aggro. I think it's quite aggro, so it's just very, very good. And the next unit is Zazabi. So I believe that Zazabi in a purple deck, I think Zazabi is better than Strike Freedom, because Zazabi is a non-link reliant or pair reliant. So you can just play Isaribi and pass, and next turn you're gonna go for a Lupus, and Lupus gonna clear some blockers, and after that you can just swing at base, and technically it's a suppression, and allow you to pop one of your weenies in order to get frill for Barbados, your Lupus. And it's just like very good, because you add extra unit in the trash. For example, like the opponent say, oh, you don't have the extra unit. Thank you, you're not killing your unit. This unit just gonna ram into base, and if they don't block it, you're just gonna pop it afterward to kill another unit that you need to kill. And if they do block it, then it's good, because your Zazabi is online to go for suppression and kill the other unit or kill the other blocker. So it's just like you force opponent to react and play around your cards, and all you do is just apply pressure the whole time. and I'm playing 4 Lupus. The reason why is because this deck is so tight. It's either you play 4 Zazabi or you play 4 Lupus. But Lupus is so good that you need to draw into them. And when I was playing back to my purple-white, and there's so many times that I was missing a Lupus in order to win the game. But without Lupus, I wasn't able to win the game. And it was just like forcing myself to kind of like do bad trades. And I was just looking for Lupus just to finish the game because some people just like go super wide and they just say pass. But the thing is like Lupus can just play Lupus, like you just recycle, like let's say you exile, let's say like 12 units, and that just allows you to ping for 8. So is it 8? Let me just recount that. 12, 8. So 4 times the effect. Yes. So you get to ping for 8. So you're gonna go just ping the whole board, and you're just gonna go like Mika to finish off, let's say a 5 HP units. You ping twice on that. You have 1 left. You link for Mika, and you just like swing for game on the link, break the base, Zazabi suppression for 2, and your weenie just gonna finish off almost their shield, and that's just like your win con or your savior. Lupus, it's your savior. That's how I call it. And over here, yeah, and also talking about savior, the professor gonna be writing a guide about the difference between a red-purple and purple-blue, or for example, a purple-white. So those are the different type of deck, blue-perp, and also like the difference. And each one of them has their own pros and cons. So you guys just need to decide on based on your meta and choose the right deck for your meta. So it doesn't mean that I'm winning a deck, winning a tournament with a specific deck, that you guys gonna win with a deck. Is just because like I'm winning with it because I'm doing a good meta call, which is a meta call is understanding what your local player are playing and try to play the most optimal deck. So that's what a meta is. So you want to beat the most optimal deck, or you are the most optimal deck for your local. So it doesn't mean that it works for me, it's gonna work for you guys. So that's why we are mentioning multiple options for you guys to play and find the solutions for you to win your local or your new type challenge, your NTC. And yeah, just go back. I'm playing 4 Mika, and Mika will allow you to have 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. So Mika has 20 links in your deck, and that's just very, very good. And that will allow you just to get your job done. And I think like it just extra pings whenever you need the ping. And not much to say. You guys most likely know what Mika's does. It just ping yourself and ping you open it. And I'm playing 3 chars. So the char is replacing the Z-Heart slots, and it's just very, very good when you link with a Zazabi. It allows you to bring back the base. So I'm playing 3 Rilola. A Rilola can actually just bring it back and allows you to ping for something. So that's the reason why I'm playing 3 Rilola and having targets for chars. So technically chars, it allow you to ping something and draw cards, because when you play a base, you get a card from the shield. So technically, Char replaces himself from your hand and allows you to attack Zazabi right away. I think this is just like very, very good for your engine. And Char under a rebate can just pump it to like a 5/7, and if you put it under Ray Custom, it become a 6/5, and anything else is just like very, very good. You can even put it under Adapt. Adapt will be a 4/6. Like it's just too big, too good. And also like a Lupus will become a 7/7 that you can trade almost into anything that you want and still survive. So that's just very, very good to me. And I'm playing 2 Battle of Ace instead of playing. You can play Giant Killing instead, but I think Battle of Ace will just allow you to finish off any units that has damage on it. Most likely they already have damage, so Battle of Ace is always live, and you can just like, for example, like you can Rilola into Battle of Ace to kill a 4 HP. You can kill almost anything, and Lupus can finish a 5 HP with Battle of Ace because you're gonna ping it for 2 and you're gonna finish it off with 3. So there's so much like way to work around, so you just need to have a big brain. If you guys have a big brain, you guys should play this deck. If you don't have a big brain, then you need to train yourself to have a bigger brain. So anybody can get smarter, and that's what I truly believe. You just need practice. That's what I say. If you're losing, play more and you will start winning. I'm playing 2 right spread. Right spread is just managing any other aggro deck. What you can do is just like, for example, like if you're almost on the like tightly almost losing the game and you have a board and you're gonna have a board and they're just decide to not attack, they say like they're gonna play 2 unit pass, you're just gonna like, all right, I don't care. You're gonna swing all the shield and you're gonna right spread, clear the whole board, and you're going to level 7 and you're just gonna play a Lupus or you're gonna play a Zazabi. Zazabi is just gonna like, you play Zazabi plus a weenie, and you're just gonna go in for like Zazabi suppression for 2, link, and you can play a weenie, pop your weenie to kill something, and technically you just go get yourself back into the game. So widespread is just like on curve. Like you see over here, there's no unit that are level 6. So this technically is your turn 6 play. And after that, you're just gonna reload yourself. You have extra bodies for Lupus, and Lupus is gonna clear the board and you're just gonna win the game. Like that's how I see it. And as I mentioned, Relola already. Relola is just like an extra ping, and it will allow you to put your Battle of Ace live. It's a target for Char, and technically it's a 5 HP base. It's always good to have a base to draw cards and to ping for free. And the last base, if you guys watched my previous video, I mentioned a lot about Izaribi. I was playing 3 or 4 Izaribi in my Lupus deck, and the purple-white Lupus, and there was Izaribi, and it's just like the MVP because Izaribi allows you to break almost any base at any given time if your opponent just play a 6 HP base. And if your opponent is just playing a 6 HP base, looking at you like you have like a 4 EP or something like that, Izaribi is just gonna pump it for 2 and just crash into the base for free. And I just think like all your units gonna be ping, so all your unit has damage. So Izaribi is just your finisher. Also a base is good for a +1, you just draw a card, and also allows you to have an extra boost to go over any base that you need to brick. And it's just very, very good. And this deck is still into R&D. Potentially I might switch out Ryusei Go for the level 5 Tekkadan. I don't know where it is, like it's somewhere, but the one that on deploy you pop a 2 AP, level 2, and after that on attack you pop another one. So that's almost like a sword strike. So what I can do is potentially maybe like even remove one blocker Ryusei Go and one custom Ryusei Go custom to play 2 of those on level 5 to just put a little bit more pressure. But so far I think this is the best build, and I think I'm gonna stick to it. But I might play 3 Ryusei Go and one of those. I don't know, and I'm not playing for form because it's a suppression, but Zazabi is just it's just a better suppression unit. And I think that's mostly all. If you guys are interested for the meta file guide, again, like just mention it below and tell me that you want it, and potentially I'm gonna always give discounts to everyone who are members, and just to treat you guys a little bit. And I think this wrap up the video. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment on what's the next build deck video gonna be. So on to the next one.